What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Monday, December 17th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay, let's take a look at the point guard position. I like Derrick Rose from the Minnesota Timberwolves playing the Sacramento Kings, who have the 6th worst defense overall and give up the 7th most fantasy points to opposing point guards. Derrick Rose has scored 32, 27, and 38 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 30.7 fantasy points per game on the season and an average of 29 minutes per game with a 25% usage rate. Derrick Rose is $6,300 DraftKings salary. He's $200 less on FanDuel. Love that FanDuel price. Projected at 29.1 fantasy points here tonight. He's going to need about 32 fantasy points to hit 5 times value. This is a home game, fast-paced game. I like Derrick Rose versus the Sacramento Kings. Okay, let's see what we have at the shooting guard position. I like Devin Booker from the Phoenix Suns playing the New York Knicks, who are the 2nd worst defense overall and about middle of the pack defending opposing shooting guards. Devin Booker scored 48 fantasy points in his return from injury. He's averaging 40.3 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 35 minutes per game with a 32% usage rate. Devin Booker is $8,500 DraftKings salary, projected at 40.1 fantasy points here tonight. Oh, he's $100 less on FanDuel. That's a great FanDuel price. He's going to need about 42 fantasy points to hit 5 times value. Stars like to come out when they play in the Madison Square Garden. Let's see what Devin Booker's got for us tonight. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all our DFS tools for NFL, and the tools for NBA are awesome. This is a great time to get in and try everything for 1 month. The tools are all about saving research time. You can see the last 3 games, the fantasy points per game, the targets they got per game, so you can see how involved they are in the offense, the rushes they got per game. Seeing all this stuff on one screen helps you save time and make better picks. Okay, let's see what we have at the small forward position. I like Buddy Hield from the Sacramento Kings playing the Minnesota Timberwolves, who have the 10th worst defense overall and give up the 7th most fantasy points to opposing small forwards. Buddy Hield has scored 37, 38, and 31 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 31.7 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 31 minutes per game with a 25% usage rate. Buddy Hield is only $6,200 DraftKings salary. He's $200 more on FanDuel, projected about 30 fantasy points here tonight. That's real close to 5 times value. He'll need about 32 fantasy points to get you 5 times value. There's an applied total of 232 points in this game. Plenty of points to go around. It is a back-to-back for Buddy Hield, but that shouldn't be a problem for him. I like Buddy Hield versus the Minnesota Timberwolves tonight. Okay, let's see what we have at the power forward position. I like Dario Saric for the Minnesota Timberwolves playing the Sacramento Kings, who are the 6th worst defense overall and about middle of the pack defending opposing power forwards. Dario Saric has scored 36, 33, and 26 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 22.9 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 27 minutes per game with an 18% usage rate. He's played 34, 31, and 30 minutes in the last 3 games, scoring way over his average. Dario Saric is only $4,900 DraftKings salary, $400 more on FanDuel. I love that DraftKings price, projected at 26.3 fantasy points here tonight. That's over 5 times value. He's got that 30+ point upside. An implied total of 232 points in this game. Dario Saric should be able to hit value no problem. I love Dario Saric versus the Sacramento Kings tonight. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, moving on to the center position. I like Brook Lopez from the Milwaukee Bucks playing the Detroit Pistons, who are middle of the pack defense overall and give up the 11th most fantasy points to opposing centers. Brook Lopez has scored 31, 34, and 25 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 24.4 fantasy points per game on the season. He's playing 28 minutes per game with a 17% usage rate. Brook Lopez is $5,100 DraftKings salary. He's $500 more on FanDuel, projected at 23.3 fantasy points here tonight. He's going to need about 28 fantasy points to hit 5 times value. He's got 30+ point upside. I like Brook Lopez here versus the Detroit Pistons. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.